Um, all right. We want to talk about TeamKID, which is our Wednesday night ministry to elementary children. God has just overwhelmed us this year. I think we're averaging about 69 kids on a Wednesday night. Cheryl's going to come, her and then Jamie, and tell us a little from their vantage point, some of what they've seen the Lord do with their group. Cheryl has a very large 3rd and 4th grade group. Cheryl, if you would step to the mic so they can mic you, hear you.
Yeah, why don't you? Make myself useful. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, I'm going to tell you, when they said, okay, 3rd and 4th is going to be together this year, and then we had that first meeting, and we had like 28 kids, and I said, don't y'all think we need to divide? And they said, no, we don't think God's telling us to divide. But then God sent workers, so, you know, thank the Lord, He sent workers, and they're excited. And I'm telling you, it goes by fast. We get here, and it's just one thing after the other. But anyway, this year, the theme is Step Out, Kids in Discipleship, Courage to Do What's Right. And some of our lessons we've done is like, God give me courage. God gives me courage to be who He created me to be, obey Him. Treat my family members fairly, that's a good thing, and just many things, peer pressure, courage to admit when I do wrong, and it's just been a wonderful lesson that we have. Shanna does a wonderful job of leading us, and we have incentives in the years past, like when you learn your verse or when you bring a friend, we got points, and then one time we did a store, but we found out that you had to wait to like twice a year to do that, and God gave Shanna this wonderful idea of these necklaces. When you come, you get one. They look kind of like dog tags, and then as you learn your verse, immediately you get a little reward. And wow, that really encourages the kids. And even the boys and the girls, they love them. They just love their little things. And so that's how we're doing the rewards this year. And not only that, they're learning God's Word, and that's going to be a reward for the rest of their life, isn't it, as they learn and live for the Lord. But, oh yeah, and also, you know, you think about TeamKID, where we come and it's about the Bible, God's Word. And I just take it for granted that everybody in our community's got a Bible. I don't know why. I just think, well, every kid in Parker's Chapel's got a Bible, but that's not true. And we had a young man come to TeamKID for the first time, and he came up and he said, Miss Sheep, you think you could get me a Bible? He said, I don't have one. And I said, well, my first response, well, sure, you know, we'll ask your mom, and we'll be sure and get you one. And then later I heard that some people were afraid that they wouldn't allow a Bible in their home. Well, we got a Bible, and Brother Larry was here, and Brother Larry Kay and Shanna, and we all prayed that God would let that Bible go into that home. And again, right before we left, Miss Shoup, can you get me a Bible? I said, yeah, here's you one. And we gave it to him, and we didn't know if he was going to bring it back. The next week, he came back with a Bible under his arm, and he's had it ever since. So see, God made a way for the Word to get into that home. And who knows what God's going to do through that young man's life. And we give Him all the praise and glory. Thank you for supporting TeamKID with your prayers and being there to listen to verses and just praying for us. And just however, we want to thank you for letting us have this ministry in the church. Thank you so much.
All right, I was just asked to share with everyone kind of how we reach out during TeamKIDs for the rec part. For the most part, if you drop kids off for the recreation time, we'll pick them up. You see some of us standing out there. The recreation part of it that we do, it couldn't happen with just myself. There's actually Matt Taylor, I don't see him, Bo Rump, Tommy, Parker, Doug Bryant. We're all kind of one big team, is the way we look at it. We like to talk, you know, when the parents drop their kids off, we like to go out and talk to them, meet them, greet them. And when they come up to pick them up, they're standing outside with us, we'll mingle with parents. And a lot of them, you know, don't come to church here initially. But since TeamKIDs, we've seen a lot of the parents start coming to church on Sunday mornings, starting to show up. That makes you feel good. I was talking to Bo this morning. We walk into the school, and if I go up to have lunch with my daughter, here comes all these kids come running up. Hey, there's the game guy. Okay? They don't know our names, but we're game guy. All right? And then some other kid comes up and says, well, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Well, they go to talking about TeamKIDs. And then the whole discussion around the whole 2 or 3 tables you're around goes to TeamKIDs. But then you look, some of them kids start showing up the next week or two. So it don't seem, rec time seems, it's fun time. We're here to have fun, have a good time during rec time. But, it comes back, and you get to, we get to see some benefits of more children coming, more parents coming, more people being won to the Lord. And one thing, if you do bring your kids up and drop them off, whenever you come pick them up, ask them questions. Ask them what they learned. Because Brother Larry's preached and hollered and screamed up here about accountability for us, okay? That is our accountability. If you come pick up your children, you ask them questions. And they're answering your questions. What did you learn tonight? Okay? That means they're actually coming here and they're learning something. That's what we're here for. That's what we want them to do, is actually come up and learn. And that's the only way we can have accountability, is if the parents, and you share it. If you know people that have kids in TeamKIDs, ask them. Ask your kids what they're learning. Because if the parents aren't coming to church, they go to asking the kids what they're learning, then the parents are hearing God's word also. So that's what I challenge you to do, and that's how we outreach. That's the outreach and the what words am I looking for here? Way we get to people outside of the church and even people in our church. So I thank you for all the help. I looked at the numbers this morning. We're averaging about 15 to 20 kids per class for TeamKIDs. That's in 4 different classes. So the teachers in TeamKIDs, they need your praise as well. They're working very hard to teach these kids. So thank you all.
Thank you, Jamie. Awesome, awesome.